Hey guys, how's it going? It's Target here. Welcome back to another episode of the Toronto Maple Leafs Be a GM. So we're now in the playoffs. We're going to be taking on the Pittsburgh Penguins in the first round, but first we want to compare our lines as always, right? So let's view lines. Obviously, they've got us beat probably on every category. Pittsburgh. So Crosby, Neal, Iginla, they've got us beat. Morrow, Malkin, and Kunitz, they've got us beat. But we have them beat on line 3 and line 4. Defense, top line has us beat. The second line, we've got them, and the third line as well. Goaltending with Vokoun and Fleury. Fleury's only an 85 now. Vokoun at 86. It's pretty close, but they do have the edge on us on that one. So, without further ado, let's get right into this, guys. Alright, first game in Toronto. We finally have home ice advantage. First period, here we go. 1-0. There you go, Zach Smith. We're getting a little fourth line scoring here. Beat Thomas Vokoun. Second period. Still 1-0. 23-12 are the shots at this point in time. Third period, shut them out, boys. Shut them out. And we do. That's it. 1-0 is the final. James Reimer with a shutout in his first start as an NHL goalie for us in the playoffs. That's the first time he's ever played a game one. Like that's because last time we gave Bernier the start, right? This year we gave Reimer the start and we traded away Bernier. All right, second game, first period. 3-0. Zach Smith scores again. Joe Colburn and Dave Bolin both scored. And I was going to think about trading you away, Dave. You're doing better. I like you. I like you now. All of a sudden, I'm not so angry at this team. When I've taken a little time, taken a break, I like them a little bit more. Hopefully, it's not going to change in the second period. 5-0. Bolin scores again and Nazem Kadri. Wow, third period. Shut them down, boys. Shut them out. Give Reimer that shutout. And he can't hold on to it. Sidney Crosby scores. Of course he does. Cindy Crosby. All right, game 3. We won 5-1, though. You can't argue with that. That's fantastic. We're going to game 3 now in Pittsburgh. All right. First period here in Pittsburgh. Let's see if we can do the same thing we did in games 1 and 2. They get the first goal. Jerome Iginla. 1-0. Early in the first, too. Second period. 2-1. Okay, so we scored. We're on the board now over Fleury. So Fleury seems to be doing a little bit better than Vokoun. We're out shooting them. So there is an opportunity here for us. It's only a 1-goal deficit. Third period. They score a couple. James Neal scores and Johan Hecht. So the first time that James Reimer's allowed more than 1 goal and we lose the game. Okay, so is that going to be indicative of the rest of this? I hope not. That's a loss on the road. Losses on the road are a lot easier. It's harder to win on the road. All right, game 4 again in Pittsburgh. Let's take a lead on this series. Let's go up 3-1. First period. 1-0. There you go. The teams that have gotten the first goal so far in this series have won the game. 10-9 the shots through that one. Second period. 2-2. It's tied up. Jay McClement scored for us, but Niskanen and Iginla both had goals. All right, third period, guys. It's anyone's game. Shots are even. Goals are even. Let's take this game and take a lead on this series. 4-4. Oh, my God. It's close. Crosby and Dupuis both scored, but look at how quick these goals were. Bolin and Bozak shortly together with less than a minute apart. Overtime. Shots are even. Goals are even still. Here we go. And we do! Cody Franzen scores. 13:57 left in overtime, and the Toronto Maple Leafs now have a 3-1 series lead on the Pittsburgh Penguins. Pittsburgh and all their talent, all of their elite stars, they're not enough for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Here we go. Game 5 in Toronto. First period. 2-2. So Lupul and Gardner both scored early, but look at these ones. Neal and Malkin at the end of the period both scored. Second period. 16 shots we had. 16-9. Second. 3-2 or 3-3, sorry, I didn't see ours. Dave Bolin scores and Sutter scores. All right, so we're going to the third period. We're going to slow this one down. We're going to watch. We need this game. Let's take this game. Don't give them the opportunity to climb back in like Tampa did against Carolina. Let's score a goal here, guys. Come on. Ooh, power play. Yes, there you go. Jay McClement scores on Thomas Vokoun. And another goal. Joe Colburn scores. 5-3 right now. And that's the way it's going to end. The Toronto Maple Leafs beat the Pittsburgh Penguins in 5 games. Wow. Jake Gardner had 3 points in that game. Let's sim up here. We'll sim up past what would have been game 7. Or up to game 7, I suppose. Yeah, because this would have been game 6. Game 7, and we're going to be playing the Philadelphia Flyers. All right, that's not too bad. They're 44-33-5. Braden Shen, Carl Gunnarsson. Oh my God, what the hell are the odds? He's got 4 assists so far for them. Take a look at stats. Boland is up there in 5th. Gardner is up there for assists. And then Gardner is up there for points. So he's tied with some of the best players in the NHL right now for points, and he's a defenseman. So we're doing really well there. Let's take a look at coaching options. We'll view the lines. We'll see how everybody is. All right, Toronto. Who are we playing? Philadelphia. So the top line of Giroux, Hartnell, and Briere, we've got an 84, and we've got them beat for sure. Okay, Wayne Simmons, Shen, and Voracek, we've got them beat as well. The third line beat, fourth line beat. We have every line beat. Okay, the top pairing, we've got them beat as well. We've got the second pairing. It's even on that one. And the third pairing, they've got us beat. They've got Chris Pronger playing. Goaltending, Brizgalov and Mason. So in terms of a tandem, they're better, but in terms of a starter, they're no different. All right. So I think it's going to be a pretty good series, guys. Pretty even, and we have an opportunity to beat them in every facet of the game. So let's. I'm like tweaking out here. Let's jump right into this. All right, first period of Game 1 in Toronto. Here we go. 2-1's the score. Wayne Simmons scores, but Dave Bolland and Clark MacArthur both answer. This is the importance of having depth scoring, guys. Second period. 3-1. Phil Kessel finds the net. So our top line now producing 17 to 20, 22 to 17 of the shots. So we're getting outshot, but we're capitalizing on our opportunities. Third period to finish them off. And that's it. 4-2. Bolland scores again, who's having an absolutely great playoff. Hartnell scores for them. Very little time left in the third period. But that's okay. We go to Game 2 now at home again. Unbelievable production from players you wouldn't expect it from. First period of Game 2. Here we go. We're down 1-0. Braden Shen scores on James Reimer. 14-12 with a shot. So we had a really good period for shots. Second period. Still 1-0. 25-17 were the shots. So we had 11 shots that period. Really, really good. Third period, guys. This is within reach. We can tie this up. We can even take the lead in this period. Let's do it. We did it! Holy shit! 3-2 is the final. Look at the shots we had in that period, guys. We had 19 shots in the third period. Man, oh man, did Brizgalov get it. He got absolutely peppered. Unbelievable. 3-2. That's a great game. Great game. All right, we're up 2-0 now. We go to Philadelphia for Game 3. We have the opportunity now here to take a commanding lead on this series. Let's sweep them. Let's not take the foot off the accelerator. Here we go. It's no goals. 12-8 were the shots. We were outshot by quite a bit. Second period. Come on, guys. Let's put some pucks in the net. They scored 2. Briere and Gagne. We can still do it. We've done it before. We scored 30 goals in the last period, but this is on the road. Guys, it doesn't make it any different. Third period. We got shot out. We did not bad on the shot clock. We did my 10 shots per period, but it wasn't enough. Wasn't enough. They capitalized. They got 2. They were the better team in that game. All right, Game 4 in Philadelphia. Let's do to them what we did to the Pittsburgh Penguins. First period. 1-0 for them. Okay, so they seem to be taking advantage of us on the road. Second period. Still 1-0. Man, oh man, we haven't scored a goal at the Wells Fargo Center. Third period. Come on, let's get a puck in the back of the net. It's not enough. 3-0 we lost that game. Good God. So the series is tied now. We go to Game 5 in Toronto. We still have the opportunity to take a lead on this series. Let's do it. Let's win back-to-back games here. First period. There we go. John Michael Lyle scores on Elias Brizgalov. That third pairing getting some action. 14-6 we outshot them. Second period. 2-0. Nikolai Kulemin, now our third line scoring. Now, to finish things off, we need our veteran leader, Phil Kessel, as well as our talented Ryan Nugent-Hopkins and James Van Riemsdyk to group together and score this final couple goals. Third period, and 3-2 the final. A coin scores it. Holy. All right, so we squeaked out of that one with some secondary scoring. Doesn't mean it's going to go well for us here in Game 6. We need this. Come on, Game 6. Don't give them the opportunity to claw back into this. Oop. All right. Let's see. Is there anybody else worth scouting? U.S. All right, we'll do a month in the United States because we haven't finished them yet. All right, Game 6, guys, in Philadelphia. Let's shut them out. Let's finish them off here. First period. 2-1. There you go. Lupul and Smith both score. Shen had one for the Flyers. 14-8 were the shots. Second period. 3-1. Dave Bolland with a shorty. 25-12 were the shots now. Third period. Let's finish them off. And that's it. 5-2. Dave Bolin scores. Lupul scores. Wayne Simmons had one, but that's not enough for the Toronto Maple Leafs, who absolutely destroyed Philadelphia in that game. Game 6 seems to be a nice little number for us. We've gotten through that. Oh, hold on. Wow, that was quick. We're against the Washington Capitals in the Eastern Conference Finals now, guys. Washington Capitals. Let's take a look at the stats, see how our players are doing. Ovechkin's up there for goals. Bolin is second. Gardner's third for assists. Gardner and Bolin are both up there with 10 points. Fantastic playoff for both of those players right now. Reimer, not up there for anything. Oh, he's up there for goals against average, but not save percentage. Goals against average is more reflective of the team's play as opposed to the goalie's play. So right now, so far, the goaltending has not been a big push for us. However, look at Neuwirth, 9-5-1. This is going to be a huge challenge for us going forward. Let's take a look at the lines. Let's view lines and see how we're doing here. Washington. All right. Backstrom, Erat, and Ovechkin, they've got us beat, hands down. Second line, though, we've got them beat. The third line, yeah, we got them beat on the third line, too. Well, it's pretty close, but we got them beat. It's even. We'll give it an even one. And the third line, we've got them beat there, too. Reichlich is a really good, tough guy, actually. He gets to be pretty good overall. Defense, we've got them beat on 1, maybe not 2, but definitely 3. And then goaltending, they got an 85 in Neuwirth, and Holtby's 83. They're pretty close. I think the goaltending is going to be not as big a factor as it is anyway. So, let's jump right into this. All right, first period in Toronto. So, we did have a better season than them. First period, here we go. 3-1 are the goals. My goodness, what a game so far. Lupul, Schultz, Van Riemsdyk all score. Ovechkin with theirs. Second period, come on, guys. Don't take the pedal off the metal. Second period, 4-1. Nugent Hopkins scores, so Holtby's in now. Oh, my God. Oh, Holtby's been in the whole time. We got to take advantage. Their backup's in. Third period. And there it is. 4-1's the final. 33-23 were the shots on goal. Nugent Hopkins with 2 points. Van Riemsdyk with 2 points. And James Reimer with a 9.57 save percentage in that game. All right, that's much better. Let's go to game 2 here, guys. Game 2 in Toronto still. First period, 1-0. They scored on Reimer. Martin Erat, so that top line getting it done for them. We got to show big time. We need to shoot. I need 14 shots from you guys this period. Second period. Whoa, did we get a lot of shots on them on that period. Holy smokes. I asked for 14, they gave me 18. And look, we produced 2 goals. 2 goals, and Holtby's in net again. Third period, let's finish him off, guys. And we do! Joe Colburn scores on Brain Holtby. What's going on here? Why is Holtby playing and not Neuwirth? Oh my God, we're up 2-0 on a team that really looked like they could threaten us big time with their production. Game 3 in Washington, first period. And they score first. Okay, 7-6 of the shots in our favor, so we did outshoot them. I want 13 shots from you guys this period. 13. Second period. 2-1! Oh my God, and we got 16 shots. Van Riemsdyk and Kessel both score. My goodness. Third period, I want at least 10 shots from you guys. Third period, and there you go. We got 9 shots from them, 2 more goals, and we now have a 3-0 lead on this series. Guys, we're poised to go back to the Stanley Cup Finals for the 2nd year in a row. Wow. Oh my goodness. All right, here we go. Game 4. Let's sweep them. Let's sweep these bastards. First period. Oh, no goal scored, but 14 shots. I want another 10 shots from you guys. Second period. Oh, we didn't get 10 shots, but we got 7 and still tied. Let's slow it down here. Let's see how the third period goes. We scored one. John Michael Lyle scores right at the beginning of the third. Oh, and they tie it up. Hillen scores. Come on, guys. Right back at him. You're out shooting him big time. You're out shooting him. Right back at him. Let's get a goal. Ah, Brouwer scores. Troy Brouwer. Oh, we tied it up. Phil Kessel. One more before the period's over. Come on. Toronto. Okay, we go to OT. Oh, we did it! Nugent Hopkins scores on Michael Neuwirth. There you go, guys. The Toronto Maple Leafs are going back to the Stanley Cup Finals for the 2nd year in a row in a complete sweep of the Washington Capitals, who really looked like they would have been our biggest adversary going forward. Unbelievable. And who are we going to play? The Columbus Blue Jackets. They won the President's Trophy. They're going to be the toughest competition we've had so far. So let's take a look at the goals and assists. Dave Bolin is up there in third behind Nick Foligno, who's their big goal scorer, okay? We're up there for an assist with Jake Gardner, Phil Kessel, and Nugent Hopkins. Points, Kessel, Nugent Hopkins, and Bolin are all up there. Really good numbers from them. Backstrom and Ovechkin had great playoffs, but we've got to deal with the likes of Nick Foligno and Marian Gaborik coming up in the next series here, okay? Where are we here now? We're not up there. We're up there for goals against average, but goals against averages are usually really low in the playoffs. So it's save percentage that plays a big number, and it doesn't look like we're up there. That's okay, though. Let's take a look at the lines. We'll view the lines here before we get into the Stanley Cup Finals. So Columbus, they're this way. So Columbus, first line, we've gotten them beat. We have an 89, an 84, and an 85. So we got them beat slightly. It's pretty even. We'll say that even. Second line is even. Third line, we've got them beat. Fourth line, we got them beat. So it's going to come down to those lines. Top line, it's even. Second line, we've got them beat. Third line, we got them beat. Goaltending, who's in net for them? Bobrovsky, 85 overall. It's pretty close. In terms of a tandem, we're a little bit better, just slightly. So it's going to be an interesting playoff, to say the least. That's it, guys. Let's get into the Stanley Cup Finals. All right, here we go. Game 1. First period, we don't have the home ice advantage. First period, no goals scored. 11-9 were the shots in favor of Columbus. Okay, second period, here we go. Still no goals. Still outshooting us 22-20. Third period, come on, guys. Let's get one on them. Beat Bobrovsky. You guys can do it. Yes, 3 times we beat him. Cody Franzen, Joel Colburn, and Nikolai Kulemin all score for us, and we shut out the President's Trophy winning Columbus Blue Jackets in Game 1. That's absolutely huge for us in this one. Absolutely huge. Game 2, we can do it, guys. First period, 1-0, Joel Colburn scores on Bobrovsky, and I've shed my dreaded Joel Colburn syndrome. It's Colburn. I know it. Thank you. Second period, oh, they tied it up. Dominic Moore scores. Moore's playing for Columbus? Really? Okay. Third period. Come on, guys. We can do the same thing that we did in Game 1. Here we go. Oh, no goals scored. 31-28 of the shots. Overtime now for us. Game 2 in Columbus. Here we go. We did it! Zach Smith scores on Bobrovsky right at the beginning of the overtime segment. Unbelievable. We're up 2-0 over the President's Trophy winning Columbus Blue Jackets in the Stanley Cup Finals. For the second year in a row. We're looking for a repeat. Game 3, we're at home. The Stanley Cup can come home to Toronto, guys, if we win these next 2 games. First period, no goals scored. Shots are even. Second period, no goals scored again. 19-16 of the shots. Third period, come on, Maple Leafs. Fans, you got to get behind your players here. They need your support. Here we go. Oh, we lose it. Dubinsky scores 1-0 over Reimer. Not really a high shooting affair. Definitely not a high scoring affair. We're going to Game 5 now, or Game 4, sorry, in Toronto. So far, the away team has won every game. Let's change that right now, right here at the Air Canada Center. First period. Oh, 1-0. Dominic Moore scores again. You know what? Columbus's production has been very, very low. The game that they won is only 1-0. So let's pump it up here. Second period. Oh, 3-0. Moore scores again. An Umberger. Third period. We got shut out. So the series is tied. Away team has won both games. We go to Game 5 now in Columbus. First period of Game 5. Here we go. 1-1 is the score. Phil Kessel scores first. Foligno, their leading goal scorer, scores right after. Second period. No goals scored. 23-23 of the shots and 1-1 the score. Third period. Come on, boys. We did it! Van Riemsdyk, Nugent Hopkins, Lupul, they all score 4-1 the final in Game 5. We go to Game 6 now. The Toronto Maple Leafs have the chance to win the Stanley Cup at home now. Here we go. First period. 1-0 for Columbus. Blake Wheeler scores. 10-8 of the shots. I want another 10 shots out of you, boys. Second period. 3-2! 3-2 are the shots. Or 3-2 is the score. 29-15 of the shots. We had 19 shots in the second period. All right, I'm going to slow this simulation down. 3-2. 4-2. James Van Riemsdyk scores on Bobrovsky. Oh, no. Dominic Moore back. That was a close one. That was a quick one, too. 5-3. Jay McClement over Bobrovsky. Oh, my God. I might have to intervene here right away. Right here. I'm going to intervene. It's 6-3. You guys are going to watch the Toronto Maple Leafs lift the cup this time. Can I wear our old jerseys? I like these ones. I like the alternate. Do you guys mind? I'm going with it. I love these alternate jerseys. They match my, Why is this off? Manual. Okay, there you go. It doesn't matter what the difficulty is. Should be on Superstar. Wow. Guys, did anyone ever think that the Toronto Maple Leafs would repeat as Stanley Cup champions? 2 years in a row we've won the cup. 2 years in a row we've won the Stanley Cup. Unbelievable. I'm just going to do it right. Hold on. I'm just going to do it right now. Settings. Controller settings. Oops. No. Pick sides. It's choose sides, right? Choose sides. Where are you? Select sides. Select sides. Good God. Okay. Yes, I'm sure. Okay, that's fine. I don't need any achievements. I've got them all already. All right, let's watch the Toronto Maple Leafs play the last minute 32 of the game here. All right. Oh, Gabrick with a shot right away. Mark Streit with the puck. He moves it up the boards. What are they doing? Oh, Mark Streit, look at him with a skate here. He's going into the zone, driving the net. Oh, the puck bounces off. Toronto back to pick it up. Here's Justin Schultz. We might have to fix some numbers here. Justin Schultz. The defense are eager to carry the puck. He moves it to Colburn. Colburn into the zone. Moving around. Oh, he's just about closed out. He cuts to the middle and a shot. And another goal. 7-3. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Zach Smith with his 5th goal of the playoffs. Look at this goal. Colburn throws it on net. Puck bounces out. And Zach Smith shovels it home. What a goal. 7-3. You know what? I know. Well, I'll stop it with like a second left and select the sides. That's what I'll do. 1 second, like 2 seconds left. I want to watch him carry it all the way down to the end because they're doing really well. Or 5 seconds, I suppose, because we want to have that 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah. All right. Oh, shovels it into the other zone. Toronto back to pick it up. Van Riemsdyk gets shoveled off the puck by Anisimov. Gardner moves the puck over to Van Riemsdyk. Van Riemsdyk down the left wing boards. Protects the puck well. Oh, he cuts to the middle and it gets picked off. Gardner with a shot from the point. It gets deflected. Nugent-Hopkins back to the point to Franzen. Franzen with a shot. Low on Borowski. Almost gets there. Kessel shovels it towards the net. They can't get it there. They want 8. Oh, and the puck comes out of the zone. That looks like it's going to do it here, guys. That looks like it's going to do it. So we're going to do this. Settings. Select sides. Toronto. Back for Franzen. Up. And that's it. That's it. The Toronto Maple Leafs have won the Stanley Cup for the 2nd year in a row. Unbelievable. If you thought it wasn't possible last year, who would have thought that we would repeat as Stanley Cup champions? I like the way this team is going, guys. I like where we're heading right now. You can't ask for much more from a team. It's been phenomenal. This has been by far my best BGM so far. Absolutely. Absolutely. Who's our captain anyway? Who is this? Franzen? Franzen's our captain? Really? We might have to change that around. We might have to revisit numbers and captaincy and all that stuff. Reimer wins the Conn Smythe, 932 save percentage. That's still a good number. It's just it doesn't show up in the top stats because of the top goal scorer or the top goalies in the playoffs. They do so well. And the Stanley Cup's going to be awarded now. Da-dun, da-dun, dun, dun, da-da-da-dun. Oh, I was a little ahead of the music. I can't really hear it. I usually turn my volume quite a bit down. And my dog's barking. Calm down, dog. I don't know what your issue is, but calm your tits. Yeah, it's Franzen. That's okay, that's okay. He's not a bad captain. It could have been worse. Woo! There you go, boys. Their 2nd cup in as many years. Let's go for the 3-peat. Absolutely. Holy. Yeah. Who's that? Who's this supposed to be? 33. Who's 33? I don't even know. Who's this guy? This is Justin Schultz. Wearing number 7. Doesn't look anything like Justin Schultz. I think my created player, Justin Schultz, looked a lot closer. Nugent-Hopkins, the Nuge, who had a great year. Good job, Nuge. James Reimer, yeah, you absolutely deserve to lift that cup. You carried us this year, Reimer. Unbelievable, guys. I'm just in shock. Through the amounts of frustration I dealt with playing with the Carolina Hurricanes, and to have the Toronto Maple Leafs now and winning 2 cups in a row with a team that really does not even hold a candle to the players that we assembled on both the Oilers and the Hurricanes, it's remarkable. We've truly found a team that can win, and maybe they should be watching. Toronto Maple Leaf brass should be watching me and my BGM and how it's done, because this is working well. Wow, 7-3 was the final in that game. If there was a more definitive finale than that, I'd like to see it, because that was insane. Let's sim up a bit. We'll take a look at player growth here before this episode's over. Oh, hold on. Stop simulation. Stop. Thank you. I got to do this. GM tracker. I got to apply this to assistant coach, and then I guess amateur scout. Amateur scout is crucial when it comes time to get that. Okay. Let's sim up now. The point where it kicks over is when it goes to the who's won the Stanley Cup. So they're still going because the AHL is still having their playoffs. Oh yeah, let's do our scouting here to the United States. We were at the United States, sorry. Ooh. Let's see how they turned out, the forwards in the US. Not great. No one else. Oh, there's a top 5 there. Top 5 here. Top 5 in Reinhardt. Top 10 in Vertanen. Top 5 in Ekblad. Anybody else here top 5? Just that goalie, right? Whatever. It's really done. Who cares? Oh, hold on. Let's just go to defenseman in the OHL. We'll just scout Ekblad because we really didn't scout him. Malcolm Subban. M. Subban. What? What's going on here? Let's go up to the 9th. Let's see if that does it. Doesn't look like it. Looks like we're going to have to go further. 12th? I don't like to go too far ahead because I like to stop right away. It's hard to stop it. Oh, wow. This is going late. They went games, lots of game 7s in the AHL. This looks like it's here. Yeah, here we go. This is going to kick over right away. Yeah, there we go. So this is where it kicks over. If you don't do... There you go. Toronto Maple Leafs, Binghamton Senators. Fine, that's good. All right, let's go take a look at Stats Central. Look at our awards. First, Toronto Maple Leafs, Stanley Cup winners. Back-to-back years for us. President's Trophy. Columbus won it, and we toppled them. Clarence Columbus, last 2 years in a row with the Prince. Art Ross was won by Alex Ovechkin. Hart by Lundqvist. Yoni Pitkanen won the James Norris. Lady Byng was won by Marian Gaborik. Drayson Bowman won the Calder for Carolina. I don't know who that is. James Reimer won the Conn Smythe 2 years in a row. Henrik Lundqvist won the Vezina. Bobrovsky won the Jennings. Sarich won the Masterton. Datsuk won the Selke. Ted Lindsay Award was Lundqvist. Really? Wow. And Ovechkin won the Maurice. So that's that. We didn't win too many individual awards, just one. We will take a look, though, at our GM options and look at our contracts. We'll see how good everybody got. All right? Let's take a look. All right, so Nugent Hopkins is still an 84. I don't know why. Why he's having such a problem getting better. His shot's still the same. His passing and puck control are still the same. He needs a good production year. Kadri's still an 83. Zach Smith is still an 81. Bozak's still an 80. McClemens, no one went up. Did he even kick over? Nugent Hopkins 20. Maybe it didn't kick over. Because everybody's still the same. Hold on. Left wings. We'll take a look. Van Riemsdyk. He's still an 85. Lupul's still an 84. MacArthur's still an 83. Kuhlman's still an 80. Everybody's still the same. Kessel's still an 89 and 26. Yeah, it didn't kick over. Okay, good. Because this is exactly the same. Everybody's exactly the same. So it just didn't kick over yet. Okay. That's fine. So let's go up a little bit further. We'll go to, actually, here, the 19th. That's where all the players retire. So maybe that's when it kicks over with all the upgrading of players. I was disappointed there for a second. Sorry, guys. This video is going to run a little bit long. Just because I want to look at it. I don't want to wait until next time to find out how good our players get. That's one of the most exciting things for, this is the one, loading after the NHL playoffs are over. This is where players age and everything. Okay, let's see who's gone. First off, Toronto. Where are we? Nobody. We didn't lose anybody. Okay, goaltending. Okay, sorry, we lost Habby Bullen, but we only signed him for 1 year for a reason. Okay, now this is, yeah, so our average age has gone down and all the contracts have kicked over. This is where it happens. So let's go to our contracts and let's take a look at our players. I can see Van Riemsdyk already got better. Nugent Hopkins went up to an 85. So his wrist shot accuracy and power got better. So did his agility and acceleration. So he's an 85 now. Boland's an 83. He dropped. Kadri dropped to an 82. That's not great. Could be better from Kadri. Don't worry. I know Kadri gets better. Zach Smith's an 81. Bozak dropped to a 79. McClement dropped to a 78. Joe Colburn's a 78. So Joe Colburn. Man, oh man, I thought I shook that. So he's getting better. He's still getting better. They got him as a third line power forward, but he'll never play third line probably. He'll still play on the fourth line with us. That's good. Nathan McKinnon is now a 70 overall. Good God. There you go. That's nice to have. It's good jump for him for sure. Yankeruks is 69. Sean Monahan's a 67, so that's not great, but we'll wait. We'll wait on him. I'm patient. I have patience for that. Anybody else significant? No. Left wing. So Van Riemsdyk went up from 85 to 86, so that's an increase for him. That's great. Good for you, Van Riemsdyk. Lupel's still an 84. Clark MacArthur's still an 83. Kuhlman's still an 81. Dwight King is an 80 now. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Finally, we saw some a jump for our grinders. So now we have a grinder that we can play on that line that's a little bit better. Mantha. Everybody said don't draft Mantha. Don't draft Mantha. He's a 77 overall after his second year. Trust me, Mantha's a good player. He's going to play in the minors. I'm going to play him in the minors to just really give him time to grow. But Mantha's going to be an elite power forward for us in the future. That's it. Right wingers. Kessel, 89. Carter Ashton's probably going to be a fourth line power forward yet. We'll give him time, though, in the minors again. We're not going to rush him along. Andrew Shaw did not get as good as I thought he would that year, but he's a 75 overall grinder. Give him another 1 or 2 years. He'll be 23, 24, and we'll be able to utilize him to his full potential. Anybody else down this lineup that we really were watching? Not really. Okay, so Gardner is now an 87 still. Schultz went up 1 to an 86. Franzen dropped to an 85, right? Yeah, Franzen dropped to an 85. So that's where he'll top out. That's a good number for Franzen. Strite went up to an 84. Lyles is still an 83. Morgan Riley, holy Moses, 81 overall. A top 6 pairing defenseman. Look at that wrist shot power. Look at that slap shot power. Unbelievable. Morgan Riley will be playing in the NHL this year. No doubt about it. Seth Jones is 78 overall defenseman. They've already got him as a fourth line defenseman, or a third pairing defenseman, but he will play another year in the AHL, or his first year in the AHL. I don't want to rush him. That is it for everybody that we were keeping our eyes on. Goaltending. Oh, Eric Williams. He's already an 83 overall. 83 overall, guys. I said 80 is what he'd probably get to, but he got to an 83. You think I'm crazy now for drafting Eric Williams? Absolutely not. James Reimer went up 1 to an 85, and that's roughly where he'll finish, so that's good quality for us. What we're going to do, though, is we're going to play Eric Williams because he's labeled as a backup. I want him to get minutes. I'm going to put him down in the minors for 1 year, one more year, and we'll see how Williams does. He was, what, a 63 or something? He went up 20 overall. 20 overall, I think. That's crazy. Craziness. That's pretty much it to speak of in terms of that for all the players we're watching. That's a huge jump for Williams. We're going to have a fantastic team, guys. Fantastic team. No doubt about it. 1 more year for him in the minors. He's got how many years? 2 years left on his contract, so we'll get 1 year of him in the NHL at a good value. Then we're going to have to shovel out some dough for him, but that's okay. He's worth the money. All right, guys, that's it. When we come back for the next episode, we're going to be looking at re-signing players, making trades, stuff like that. The draft will come first. So the draft, and then we'll re-sign, all that fun stuff. Thanks for watching this year again, guys. Fantastic results for us. We'll see you for the next episode of Be a GM. I'm Target Audience. You guys have a good one.